crossing over into Portugal. First time I've been here. So definitely much less developed than Spain, where we've just been. Interesting to see our first accommodation. So we've just arrived at our little village accommodation in Portugal. Very rustic, very quaint, surrounded by farms. Lots of different crops and fruit trees and veggies. And the house.
Which bit are we sleeping in?
Straight through the back. Beautiful view over the foothills of Portugal. Just a casual walk through the village. That's a little primary school. An old Saab. It's an old Saab, buddy. Mm-hmm. So it's definitely way less developed here than anywhere else we've been. Very rocky, and they tend to use whatever happens to be lying around to build fences and walls.
Dad, is this? It's got crystals in it. Dad,
Yeah?
it's got crystals in it.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Very shiny.
There's nothing. Like, there's always nothing.
It's a little shrine and the village well. Not that we have to come here for our water, I don't think.
Lots of bees would come to our house.
Mm-hmm.
No, we used to have that all over the front of our house.
So apparently this slug, I have to come back and see. Oh wow, yes, that is quite large. Wowee.
Dude, you can't touch it.
It's just moving slowly. Now this is quite incredible. Made entirely out of rocks, just stacked on top of each other. Looks like they've cemented the very top row, but that's about it. So we're halfway along the N323, which is in the Duoro Valley of Portugal, and it's the oldest wine growing region in the world. So there's just acres and acres of terraced vineyards. What do you reckon, Debs? You like it? Interesting? Mm-hmm. Nice. Arriving in the village of Pinhao.
That would take over an hour to...
Arrived in Pinhao. Also in the Duoro Valley. We stopped here for lunch at a little cafe right opposite the train station there. It's tiles, that's right. Well, that could be
Excellent.
Portugal? I don't think so.
No, it was mostly just Holland and
Yeah.
a bit of England.
Coming into Porto now, along the river. Yeah. The Atlantic coast in Porto, heading to the beach. Get off your towel? Okay. Yeah.
You want to try some? What should I do? What?
So Devon's decided I need a break from carrying the bag, haven't you, buddy? So you're going to carry it today?
Like this?
You good? McDonald's has a good spot, right on the water. What's that, buddy?
Did you see the telephone box?
Yeah, I did. Crazy, somewhat random, dingy area of Porto, but with the best view. Right over the old town.
Dad,
Yeah?
look, there's under that car.
Oh, you saw the cat under that car?
Yeah, it was brown and white.
I see.
Brown and white.
Hola.
Allie, can we get an ice cream? I'm gonna get some lemonade. Can I have some ice cream? Huh? Why? Okay. I saw a watermelon one. Is the watermelon one?
A tinned fish shop. Wow. So we were heading to the third most beautiful bookstore in the world. Not the first, not the second, but the third. But we may not get a chance to go in. Because look at the line. We've all had a go at the pastel de nata. Waiting in line at McDonald's. Train station of St. Bento. Yes. So, we're sitting here on one of the main streets in Porto. What do you think, Maddie? You like sitting here, people watching? Yeah?
Where are we, Dad?
We are in Porto, in the old town, on one of the streets. I think it's Cal de Flores, that's how you say it. And and we're just waiting for our lunch.
Hey, David.
Hey, Dibs.
It's quite good. Yeah. Yeah, the chocolate with tea.
How's your lunch, ladies? Yep. Hello. Still waiting on lunch.
And kids on.
Hey,
Where are we right now?
you tell us, where are we? You talk to the camera.
Portugal?
Yeah. Which city?
Oh, Porto.
Yes.
Porto. Porto.
Well, we've waited here for 45 minutes so far and we're almost in.
Mum,
This bookstore better be worth it.
it's a good.
We made it in the world's third most beautiful bookstore, aside from all the people. The bookstore is quite beautiful.
Sí, ya creo que había mucha gente. Nada, que un segundo de salir. Estoy aquí.
Beautiful books, also in English. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, keep going up, buddy.
Okay.
Anyway. Any way you want.
Mm-hmm. Up there. They're turning up and then around there.
So a quick Portuguese snack, an espresso and pastel de nata.
And this. And then coffee.
There you go. What do you reckon, Betty? What do you think of the bookstore? It was nice, wasn't it? But it was quite busy. Like, it was actually super busy. Probably way too busy to enjoy it that much. But the books were quite beautiful. Were there any that you wanted to buy?
Not really.
Not really? Okay. That is an old church.
And there's, I think, a bank.
So for some reason,
BMW.
there's the transit police BMW chase car or something,
It's gonna drive him.
and a lot of police bikes here. So maybe there's some sort of police church service going on in the church behind us. What do you guys reckon?
They've all got the same badge.
They do.
Who is this one?
It's a Yamaha badge.
Like, you know,
I'm not sure.
there's.
As usual,
As usual.
that's the way he gets downstairs.
I can't do that
Hang on, folks. that's a monastery up there, but whatever that is, hotel, I'm guessing, is the most amazing terrace. An absolutely beautiful view.
That one.
Yep, that's true. Some of them are broken down.
Yep.
That one's got a big hole in the roof.
Yep, and like that one. And this one is getting repacked.
Mm-hmm. Here comes another metro. Across the bridge. Some delicious bakery food again.
Here, it's mine. Take a photo. Please take a photo. Take a photo. Take a photo.
Meanwhile, there's a wedding going on down there.
Crazy.
Quiet.
Close to the centre, but nice and quiet.
I want to find a fruit shop.
What a track. Dad,
Yeah.
you want to look for Mommy and Daddy?
So this is a beach just south of Porto, and that there is the Fisherman's Church on a rock, and when the tide comes in it's actually on an island. And we're just heading over there.
They still have it.
I can't move anywhere.
The girls are enjoying their beach time. Meanwhile, these two are being weighted on hand and foot because apparently they can't get out anymore.
I'll be able to get out. No, can't.
There's Porto in the distance. Now, what have you guys found?
Nothing. No fish. Only a few limpets and like a whole lot of
Yep. Mom, it's moving.
So Porto's been an interesting place. Introduction to Portugal for us. Well, we started slightly further north, which was very rural, very underdeveloped. And then Porto is certainly a major city. You can see the impact that Portugal's had on the rest of the world with its exploration. But I think it's somewhat dwindled in the last few decades, mainly just due to political instability and a bit of a growing divide between the rich and the poor. They're still very, very social people. They enjoy their food, but they don't worry too much about keeping everything clean and tidy and ordered. That's what can make a place interesting as well. Beach buggy spotted in Porto.
I usually get the last one that I see.
Downtown Porto, where they used to load all the ships with the port barrels. This is really the old part of Porto. Directly behind the docks would have been the oldest part of town. All little alleyways. Now they're all cute little restaurants. Chocolate and port wine experience.